Hey, Redneck Mini 14 here, and I would like to address something that you probably noticed in another video of mine. In that video where I explained why it's important not to dry fire 22, in the video itself I didn't actually safety check the gun, but I want you all to know that I safety check all my guns once I take them out of the case. So it was safety checked prior to the video, and I annotated that in, but I just want to make that clear again in this video. Anyway, this is a video about my first ever rifle, and it's this rifle here that you see. It is a Marlin Model 49 DL, and a lot of you might not know what that is. It's basically a Marlin Model 60, only it's a little different. As you can see here, do that. Alright, it has a metal receiver as opposed to having the stock and forend be all one big stock, which is what the Model 60 is. But this is really a more fancier version of the Model 60. It's got this nice checkering here, and it's got these engravings on the receiver on both sides. It's got a gold-plated trigger, and it also has jeweling on the bolt, which is pretty nice. And to lock the bolt back, what you got to do is you pull it back, and once you get it pulled back to the rearmost position, you push the charging handle in, and it locks. So that's how you can lock it. It doesn't have a last shot hold open like my 795, because this gun was made in the, I don't know, the 60s or the 70s. So it's pretty old. Last shot hold opens really weren't popular back then, or I don't even know. Well, I guess they existed, but this one didn't have one. It has a tubular magazine, and you just twist and pull the tube out. It has an 18+1 capacity, and I've noticed that if you load the tube with the action open like this, it only loads 17, but if you load it with the action closed, it'll load 18. And so I always load it with the action closed to get that extra shot in. It has iron sights. They're pretty basic. No paint or anything on the front sight, because it's a pretty old gun. This gun was given to me by my uncle. He gave it to my dad, and my dad got it out when I came home one night, and this is what he gave me. My uncle told me that he got this for Christmas when he was a kid, so this is kind of a family heirloom, but it's not so much as my Winchester Model 12 is, because I'm only the second generation to get this. I may give this to my kids when they grow up, and if they want to hunt or if they're into guns like I am. Safety's right here, just like the Model 60. Has your red ring for fire and black for safe, which is what most safeties are. Has a pretty nice wood stock. I like this stock, and I decided I really didn't want to take this gun through the woods for squirrel hunting, so that's why I got my 795. And I didn't want to tear up this nice wood stock. As you can see, the metal is pretty worn on it, and when I first shot it, first couple times I shot it, it was the bullets, well, it would jam up sometimes, and I decided to have it cleaned and have somebody show me how to clean it, because I'd never really cleaned a gun before, because I didn't have too many firearms previous to this, a couple shotguns, but it was very dirty, and it's probably, well, no, I haven't shot it since the last time I cleaned it, so it was pretty dirty, and that's what caused it to jam up. My uncle really didn't take care of this gun as good as a gun owner should, but whatever. It's being taken care of now, and it's in pretty decent shape, other than the fact that the metal and the bluing on the metal is coming off. But that's my first rifle. It's a Marlin Model 49 DL. I've been told that the DL stands for deluxe, but I'm not exactly sure if that's true or not. But all I know is that it's a 49 DL, semi-automatic, and it's a very fun gun to shoot. So that's all for this review. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.